So we've been on a quest for a couple of years now looking for the best max cushion trainer out there. So today we're stepping a little bit out of our comfort zone and bringing up a contender that's just called an everyday training shoe. Though it does have a very good amount of foam built into it. This is the Saucony Endorphin Speed 4. So stay right here because I'm going to bring you some really great information on whether you would want to look at this shoe for training and, in this case, possibly for racing. So this shoe comes in 9 colors for men, comes in 8 colors for women, and 15 different sizes for men and for women. So you should be able to find a size and a color that suits you. As I say, it's an everyday training shoe. It is a neutral support shoe with an 8mm drop. In construction though, I find no mention whatsoever on their website of recycled material being used in this shoe. Folks, this is the lightest shoe I've run in. This is an advertised weight of 8.2 ounces for men, 7.2 ounces for women. This size 11.5 comes in at 9.4 ounces. Looking through the website, this has got what they call speed roll technology. This is causing a propulsive push-off on the shoe with each step. I've run this thing now. You can feel it. This shoe does really push you forward very strong, and it is very, very quick shoe. They also have what they're calling the Power Run PB foam, said to be a combination of cushioning and energy return. Again, I could feel energy return in this shoe. From the second I started running in it, I liked this shoe's feel for running. But my big question is, will this foam, with very little hardened plastic around it, will it hold up for the long run? So how are we gonna rate this shoe? We rate all of our shoes on 5 different categories. They are appearance, fit and sizing, running in the sand, running in wet, and running on the road. Each one of those categories, I assign a rating from 1 to 10, bringing you a total at the end. So let's take a look at how this shoe rated using this system. First, let's take a look at appearance. Folks, this is a sharp looking shoe. I chose the Citron and navy color because bright yellow is a color that I use all the time on my kits. This one really was as close as you can get. Really look good. I like it. And for look, this is by far my favorite shoe so far. I'm giving this one a solid 9 for look. But where this shoe falls short is fit and sizes. As far as the fit goes, I had to jump up from an 11 to an 11.5 because these don't come with a wide toe box version. These are only the regular size toe boxes, and I have a wide foot. So I had to jump up half a size. Kind of brings you down a little bit if you don't have enough sizes for the people. The upper is stronger than expected and incredibly comfortable. The shoe at an 11.5 fits me well, except for right in here. It feels a little bit narrow, but it hasn't bothered me. And I've run a long run so far of 7 miles in it. Yeah, it feels all right. I can live with that, it's good. But with only 15 sizes available, it doesn't stack up against some of the other companies. It gets a 6.5 for fit and sizes. Now for running in the sand, I found this thing to be a little bit above average. It doesn't give much when you run in the sand. You'll take a look right here, you'll see it's got a very waffly looking sole to it right here. And that grabs the sand quite well, but it's not a very thick sole. We'll see how it rates in at about 100 miles from now, if that's still grabbing well in the sand. As far as the back goes, it feels fine in the sand. I find that in the sand, this thing runs as an average everyday shoe would run. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Now the real rough one for a road running shoe is running in the wet. What I found with this shoe is on the initial push off, it feels fine, but as soon as you roll up forward, I'm getting a slight bit of slip on the push off, but on the landing, this shoe grabs really, really well in the water. It doesn't slide around, it doesn't move at all. A couple of the other shoes I've done, they moved, they slid, you felt uncomfortable running in them. I would have absolutely no problem as far as running in the water goes. I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10. Now, as far as road running goes, people, this shoe is great. I absolutely love this shoe running on the road. It feels great, it feels fast, it feels light. It doesn't have anything to drag it down from running in standard road conditions. And it's felt really, really good on my couple of longer runs I've taken it on. Would I race in these shoes? Yes, I would take these shoes and I would race in these shoes in a heartbeat. If I only had one pair of shoes to pick, I would go out and buy the Saucony Endorphin Speed 4s. If I was looking for a training and racing shoe and only had one choice, definitely top of the line for that. A solid 9 for being an incredibly versatile shoe. What does that bring us to? That brings us to a total of 39.5. This is the highest rated shoe that I have ranked so far in my search for the max cushioned training shoe. The next thing that is most important to me is cost per mile. And what I mean by that is I take down the number of miles that the shoe runs, divide it by how much it costs, and give you a equivalent of a mile per gallon in your car. It's a cost per mile running. So if you're finding value in this video, hype this baby up and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you really want to help out the channel, just drop below, hit that little super thanks button, and I can help grow this channel and become a better creator, a better reviewer for you in the triathlon and running communities. Now, with that said, let's take a look at the cost per mile of the contenders in the past. First, we have the Hoka Clifton Edge. It ran for 207 miles, cost $169 or 85 cents a mile. Respectable. Diadora Vigore got a better mileage out of those at 236 miles at a lower cost, 138 bucks or 58 cents per mile. ASICS Gel Nimbus 25 really shined in the durability area, 309 miles, and at the cost of $106, that was 34 cents a mile. But go look at that video. There's a drawback to that shoe. Now, the New Balance Fresh Foam 840 version 1 got 189 miles, $139, 54 cents a mile. Brooks Ghost Max, the last ones I did, 201 miles, $149, 75 cents a mile. My Saucony Endorphin Speed 4s, they cost me $150. I hope to get 250 miles out of it, but I'm gonna tell you what, I've done enough shoes now. This shoe is gonna struggle to get to that number, which would be 60 cents per mile. Anything under 60 cents per mile, I feel is a good quality shoe worth going out and picking up a pair. Will I pick up another pair of these? That's yet to be seen. We'll see how they rate out after 100, 200 miles, hopefully 250. At 250, I think I would stop looking for a training shoe and I would start looking at racing shoes at that point. If you want to find out if I do hit those miles, the retirement video is right here. But until that's ready, you're going to find the retirement video for the Brooks Ghost Max. This is Coach John going out for a run. Boom.